become homeless waiting for Section 8 housing. Harrisburg. So maybe that's Pennsylvania. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm Jasmine Brooks. This is another example of the need for affordable housing in the community. CBS
And it's 2 weeks old, y'all. Sorry. This is only 2 weeks old.
21's Jessica Babb spoke to a mother struggling to get into housing, showing us the real impacts of the housing crisis.
Right now, there just isn't enough affordable housing, including Section 8. It's leading to long wait times, and it's forcing some people to be out of luck. It's also leading others to be homeless, like Otiana Martin. Now, right now, she's living in this Super 8 motel with her kids. And a community organization put them up for a week, but come next Wednesday, she has no idea if they'll have a roof over their heads.
Super 8 motel. It's not funny. I'm only laughing because of where the pause came at. Sorry. Yeah, shout out to Jeffrey Woodland in the building. Yes, it is Pennsylvania. Thank you, hun. Appreciate you being here. Please hit the like button, everyone, if you have not, because we're about to see what happens with this lady and her kids up in the Section 8, not the Section 8, the Super 8, Section 8. Too many eights going on up in here. But soothing Zen sounds help me understand where the morally excruciating part is here, okay? Help me understand where the morally excruciating part is here. Is it living in a Section 8, sorry, Super 8 motel with your kids? Could that be it? Or is that not it? Or is it because we talking about it? Is that what it is? Because let me understand. Help me understand what it is. And also on that last story with the Isaiah factor, especially since the nice, kind therapist said it's the frontal lobe. The problem is the frontal lobe. So let me know if that's what's morally excruciating. Or maybe because the constable said, nah, these people crazy, basically, and they need some damn discipline. That's what needs to happen. Or is that just crazy talk?
I'm a strong mom, and I try not to show that to my girls, but, I just try to be a superwoman for them.
Trying to be a superwoman while also struggling to find stable housing.
I'm not your superwoman. Karen something sang that song. It just came to my mind. Sorry, y'all. You know you don't get this singing.
Just don't know where you're going to be at the next day with your children.
This week, she's staying at this Super 8 motel in Harrisburg with her 2 girls. They're 15 and 3. Before then, it was a Red Roof Inn. She's been homeless for a year now, bouncing around.
I'm just trying to survive, I've been struggling this long, but God has blessed me to stick it out this long.
Shout out to the Lord. But soothing Zen sounds, what I would like to know is this woman with her kids going from the Super 8 to the other 8 for a year. And shout out to Jeffrey Woodland, Karen White. Thank you. Why is it that that's not morally excruciating to watch her take her kids from here to there, from here to there with no plan and no direction? She got on this TV and told us this story that it's been a year that she hasn't been able to get it together. How is that not morally excruciating to those kids? Soothing Zen sounds. Help me understand that. I want to know what it is that I'm doing that's morally excruciating compared to what she's doing to her kids. Now, why wouldn't she give the kids to the father? I'm not even going to discuss being married because don't nobody want to do that. All these women that don't want to be married, don't want to have a conducive relationship with a man, but I'm crazy. It's crazy for me to say it. They should be able to do what they want. I can do what I want. I'll do whatever I want. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You heard what I said? Because I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. Exactly. Because I'm pretty sure that that's probably how it typically goes. It's just no working with anyone. I got all the answers until you don't. And then you go to the white man, child. The white man. Shout out to the white people. You go to the white man. Oh my God. Go to the oppressor. Oh my God. That's not allowed. Especially white supremacy, discrimination, and racism. Why would you go to them? I'm confused. But then I want to go ahead and try to tell y'all, not y'all, but tell people this government stuff is not working. Being a single mother is not working. Having a bunch of kids with no plan, it doesn't work. That's why we got the gremlin problem that we do. We tired. And no empathy and no sympathy.
with my girls.
Before that, she did have housing, but says it was infested with mice.
I made a decision.
So I got kids, and the best I can offer my kids is to be in a place that's infested with mice. Now I know I'm supposed to say, oh, but these are the choices that this woman made. This is the choices. Like, when is anyone like Soothing Zen Sounds going to come to the conclusion that the story is the same with the same people, the same story over and over and over and over and over again, but still want to continue to be defiant? Do they really care about these kids? Well, that would be my question. Do they really give a damn about these kids? Is it more important for you to have kids to get them benefits of Section 8 and food stamps, which you're clearly not getting? At least the Section 8 part is not working out for you. Is it that important that you won't even say, go to your father's, or that you won't work it out with someone in order to get some help? Like, why is it so hard to say that you need help and that you may need to depend on a man? But it makes sense for you to depend on the news broadcast, to depend on the government, to go around Soothing Zen Sounds and say that I'm morally excruciating because I'm pointing out what's true. This is a situation that most of these people created on their own because they wanted to be strong, independent, don't need a man, having kids they can't afford, they don't know what to do with, and they're putting these kids in these bad situations, and they're going to grow up to probably make the same damn choices, and then it continues over and over and over. Shout out to wash, rinse, repeat. But we're not supposed to say anything. We just supposed to let it go and not say anything, right? It's all good. Just keep feeding into the foolishness. That's what you doing. Oh.
To get my girls out of there, my family out of that home, because it was just so bad to where everything was eaten up. So that caused me to be where I'm at right now.
Otiana Martin says, along with 3,200 other people, she just applied for the wait list for Section 8 housing through the
Oh, she applied for the wait list that has 3,200 people, I believe she said. 3,200 people. What are those odds? Girl, you might as well go to daggone 7-Eleven and play the lottery. You might as well go to the daggone 7-Eleven and play the daggone lottery.
the Harrisburg Housing Authority. She's hoping to be one of the 1,500 selected.
We don't know if we're on, if they're going to call you. It's still saying pending.
The Harrisburg Housing Authority says an application will say it's pending until the lottery takes place. And they say it could take a couple of weeks for them to make that selection.
People will be notified that they have been selected in this lottery, and then we go through and we pull them one by one, and we verify their information as needed.
If you make it on the list, they say there are factors like homelessness that can bump you up.
One of the things that we desperately
Yeah, let's advertise that. If you say you're homeless child, you get bumped up to the top of the list. Because I have heard that before. Just say you're homeless child. Go to the that's why they go to the shelter. Go to the shelter, child. They get you up on the list quicker.
need is landlords of quality properties that are looking to partner with us.
But even if you get selected, you could still be waiting. Last time, it took 2 years for the Harrisburg Housing Authority to get through the list.
By doing the application, I thought it was going to be a fast process, but it's not. It's real slow.
Only for Otiana, time is not on her side. As of next Wednesday, she'll have nowhere to go.
I don't have a plan for next Wednesday, but I know God's going to make something work out. We're going to get through this. We're going to make it, and we're going to find a place.
Otiana is emotional about it, thinking about how milestones that should be happy, like her daughter's upcoming birthday, instead feel heavy.
She's about to turn 4, and we're here in the hotel. I could be cooking for her. I could be having a party for her in the house, and we in the hotel. We're here.
She says if she is selected for Section 8 housing,
be a relief off my shoulders. So if anybody's willing to help.
Oh, y'all. Sugar honey iced tea. Y'all willing to help? Little girl birthday is coming up. Okay. You can go ahead and donate. I'm sure there's a spot out here. Let me see. Let's see. Anything? Mm-mm-mm. All right, there's a read more here, but I'm just saying that like the stories are the same over and over and over again. It's all hope, 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 hope. But because when someone tries to say, nah, this not gonna work, sis, this is what you need to do you really care about these damn kids? I'm gonna err on the side of nope. I'm sorry, I'm erring on the side of nope. You're putting your kids through this trauma. This is straight up trauma. Moving and moving and moving. They have no sense of their own. They don't have their own rooms. They got to be in the same room with you as far as the hotel is concerned. You don't have anything that you can keep that you own of your own. I mean, we weren't there when that pleasure was being taken. Like, when are we going to face the fact that you out here effing any old body, getting pregnant, having kids, and that ain't working? And if there was less people doing that and looking for the Section 8, then that would be more people off of the waiting list and the dole so that the real true people who really need the help can get to it. They can't even get to it. Dude, like the real in need people who just ain't out here willy-nilly having daggone kids. You can't even get to them. You can't even get to them because of all these able-bodied people that are just making these stupid decisions at the end of the day. And then we're supposed to say, oh. I'm tired of this story. I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of the story. It's the same story again, the wash, rinse, repeat. You can't say anything because then someone like Soothing Zen Sounds is going to say that I'm being morally excruciating because I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. It's not working. Am I saying everybody don't want to be married? I got it. Get it, got it good. But if you ain't got ish, how the hell are you taking care of anybody when you can't take care of yourself? Hoping and waiting on Section 8. Going from motel to hotel, waiting for someone to take care of you. You are an adult and you're waiting for someone to take care of you. Now I know some sis is going to come through and say, you don't know her circumstances. You don't know her circumstances. You judging, you don't know. You judging, you don't know. Ma'am, I know. I'm going to tell you in advance. Don't waste your comment. I know. Okay. Because if it was something more than she was effing and didn't make a plan, didn't think about the kids, didn't figure out what she was going to do, where she was going to go, and how she was going to get there. One, she probably wouldn't be in that situation. Two, she would have told us. Ain't even like she said, I used to own a business and burned to the ground, and now this is where I'm at. I have more sympathy for that story than, yeah, we in a hotel and we about to get kicked out. Well, what the hell? Oh, okay, because mice infestation. So you were living in a place where there was a mouse infestation that bad. So that sounds to me like you wasn't doing good to begin with. And then you had another kid. Come on now, stop it. Shout out to Salty Balls in the building. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for always supporting me and being here. I appreciate you. Thank you all for being here. Please make sure that you hit the like button. That's very important because you know, if you don't,
say like I'm a thick bitch, like a bitch with her own shit. I ain't never been a broke bitch. I've been having.
gotta make sure you know your girl. That's your girl, y'all. Shout out to Julius the Caesar for another 10. Thank you so much. He says, okay, Messy, I still ain't heard nothing excruciating. What you waiting on? Listen, I'm letting y'all let me know. Maybe I'm missing something. Cause she gonna blame me like they always do. I'm morally excruciating, and I'm just trying to understand. I'm just trying to understand where it's at. Soothing Zen Sounds had the audacity and the nerve to say this, that I'm the problem. I should not have the audacity and the nerve to speak about these things. So we can continue to hide our heads in the sand. Don't talk about it. Don't say anything. Don't try to course correct. And then as it keeps happening over and over and over, and we say we do not care and we ain't giving up no money, then we wrong because we don't want to take care of adults. We don't want to take care of people we have no investment in. I know it's not kind and it's not the godly way. I hear y'all. I get it. I'm not saying that I don't give, but I'm not giving to this stupid story. I'm just not. I'm sorry, I'm just not doing it. Not about her in particular. I'm just saying this wash, rinse, repeat of madness that you create for yourself. And when someone tells you to begin with, you know, this is not going to work. You're not going to tell me. You're not going to tell me.
Just put in your hearts to help.
Again, there are so many other people just like Otiana who have similar stories where they're struggling to find housing. And the Harrisburg Housing Authority says they really need landlords who are willing to participate in the program. And for landlords who might be interested, they say there are incentives, things like extra payments, guaranteed income, and even project-based vouchers. And now, if you're in a situation like Otiana is, the Harrisburg Housing Authority also says they may have other programs you potentially could qualify for, but if you're looking for housing, they say it's important to do a comprehensive search. In Harrisburg tonight.
So you notice she said, "Oh, we need landlords to help us." So it already sounds like they don't have a lot of landlords. And if the word gets out on similar things like what they're doing in California, where if you want to get rid of them for anything other than the daggone late rent, then that means that you got to pay them out. So either way, what I hear is landlord, you're going to lose out no matter which way. Because if they're not paying rent, you're losing out because you're not getting the money to pay the mortgage, to pay the bills, to do whatever. And then if they're paying the rent, but you want to go ahead and sell your place, you then have to pay them money to leave that's equal to the market rent, not even their rent, for 2 daggone months. So it sounds like it's lose money on the side of the landlord. But then she gonna sit up here, no offense against the news reporter, gonna say that we need landlords. We need landlords. I bet you do need landlords, girl. Not you, but your city and everybody else's. You gonna need some landlords, child. Because people tired. They tired of the same old story as well. We tired, they tired. But for some reason, everybody want to continue to do the same daggone thing over and over and over again. Wash, rinse, repeat, y'all. Moving.